2, 1, 2, 3.
I'm the Park and Rec coordinator for the City of Forest Lake, and last year we started this event. This year is our second annual Northern Lights Paddle Yoga and Music Fest here at Lakeside Memorial Park in Forest Lake, and we've really expanded on the event this year. We continue to have our competitive racing out here on the lake. We have fun races, demos, key log rolling, but this year we're also adding a world record attempt for the largest stand-up paddleboard yoga class. So we're attempting that here shortly at 1:30 and looking to get about 250 people on boards doing yoga at the same time. But it's a great event with food vendors, farmers market, arts in the park, really something for everybody.
If you just are wanting to finish the race, do not finish. Then just sit on your board and wave your arms, and when the course is clear, they'll come and pick you up. If you do finish the course early, you have to come and let our finishers know that you did that. Don't just decide to get off the course and then not tell us. We don't know what happened to you. So please make sure if you don't finish the race, you let our finishing crew know at the end. Okay, finishing crew asks if you can call out your number when you cross the finish line. That orange buoy is for the start line now. Once the race underway, we're going to pull that orange buoy in line with the white buoy, so that will be your finishing mark, okay? It won't be over to the left like that. It will be right in front of the arch. Form a line. We want the 10K people in the middle. If you have black and you're in the 5K, you can be on the outside, and also if you're doing the 1 mile.
We're here with Steve Stigmer, the mayor of Forest Lake, who was a catalyst in helping to build on from last year's paddle board event, helping to get world record effort for the most people on boards doing yoga. Steve, how did you get into this event, and why was that such a big deal for you?
So it's great. It's a healthy way to use the lake, and so that's why it really was attractive to me. And we also are working with other organizations. So The Forest Lake Association is having their annual barbecue right after the yoga. So they're here. Vanelli's has been a great sponsor here down at the park. We had lots of great sponsors throughout the event. And I really thank all the paddleboard vendors for coming out there and loaning out over 200 paddleboards for this event. It was fantastic.
Now, how long does it take you at the city level to plan for this event?
You know, we do have staff both on the Parks, Lakes, and Trails Commission staff level, and then the volunteers within the commission themselves. I don't know how many hours we have into this event, but certainly it would be well over 100 hours.
And do you have a time frame of when you started planning?
Oh, absolutely. We actually started planning the week after the event last year. So the middle of August last year, we had a planning session. We had another one in January. And then we started at the very end of February and beginning of March, and we met about every 2 weeks after that. And everybody took a small part of what we were doing, and we just ran with it. So it was fun.
Nice. Is there anything that you'd want to add that we didn't talk about, or anything unique for this event?
You know, I will just say that one of the things that I love about Forest Lake, and I love about being mayor in Forest Lake, is I can find ways to get people out of their houses and interact. And I think interacting out in the public space like Lakeside Memorial Park here is a phenomenal way to just get to know your neighbors and to just get out and have fun in your community.
involved last year when we started the festival, the Northern Lights. I've been practicing for 14 or 15 years now, and started when I was pregnant, actually. Started doing prenatal yoga and opened a studio in Scandia, and then I opened a studio here, and I've been here in Forest Lake for 3 years now. Well, for yoga in general, I think anyone can do it. I think a lot of people say, "Oh, I can't do it, I'm not flexible," which is kind of like saying I can't do math because I can't count. I mean, I think we can all learn at all times, and our bodies crave to move. So I really recommend that people move, whether it's yoga or another practice. It's just such a great health benefit to practice yoga. Not only flexibility, but balance and strength. It's great for athletes. To help prevent injury. It's great for people who are having an injury that they need to come out beyond that. I also do therapeutic yoga with people, and that's been amazing, working one-on-one with people. So it can really benefit all.
This next one is a French blues tune called Le Chien d'Avant-Garde by Karen Ann. I'll do it first one if you don't mind. Un endroit où aller, un lit dans une chambre à coucher, où l'on verrait le jour s'y lever. J'attendrai. Do-do-doum, do-do-doum. Une lettre envisagée, 100 fois corrigée, une aquarelle au mur accroché. J'attendrai. Do-do-doum, do-do-doum, do-do-doum. En doux vent d'hiver, un front de mer, un charmant soir d'été, une ville abandonnée, au volet peint en vert, depuis l'avant-guerre, où vivait un vieux chien de garde, un peu d'avant-garde. Où aller, à nous rien qu'à nous y cacher, jusqu'à la fin de la matinée. J'attendrai. Une pièce à décorer, un lit pour le petit dernier, et puis encore des années après, j'attendrai. En doux vent d'hiver, un front de mer, un charmant soir d'été, une ville abandonnée, un volet peint en vert, depuis l'avant-vert, vivait un vieux chien de garde, un peu d'avant-garde.
here. We're going to start staging for the World Sup record right now, and we hope you'll all, you know, eventually work your way over, but we're going to have stewards that have green shirts on. They're meeting right over by the Y, okay? So the stewards with the green Northern Lights shirts are going to be gathering you in groups of 50. They'll take you over to enter under the arch. We have to go one at a time with 2 witnesses, and they'll pull the tag on your wrist so we have an accurate account. You'll go out with your group, drop your anchor, and just relax.
Ten, 11, 12. 312 is the final count that we have in the box. So, oh, I'm sorry, wait. 313.
So we ended up working with the mayor and several other paddleboard organizations and businesses to bring paddleboards out here, and we were able to beat the record. We have the record was 250 people. We have well over 300. It's an amazing turnout tonight. Absolutely beautiful day. Very happy that we were able to accomplish this. I would just always encourage people to come out to Lakeside Memorial Park. We always have great events happening. We have Arts in the Park every Tuesday. We have great events like this one, Lake Fest, Northern Lights Paddleboard Yoga Music Festival. In winter we have Flake Fest and we have a tree lighting. So always just stay tuned to the Forest Lake City website and kind of see what your Parks Department has to offer. So.